all, this is Pavitra here. Today we are going to discuss about a topic called imperative instructions. So let's get into the video. What all the elements we're gonna talk about today are why imperative instructions and fundamentals of imperative instructions, key features and structures, real world applications of imperative instructions. Yeah, so let us explore. First of all, we must know what are imperative instructions. So imperative instructions are direct commands or the directions which we are telling someone what they have to do. So this is what imperative instruction is. So always imperative instruction will begin with a base form. The subject you is usually implied. And for example, open the document. So it's clearly explicit or it's clearly state that what we should do or what we want somebody to do, right? Yeah. And then so why imperative instructions matter? So imperative instruction matter in communication to ensure the clarity or the actions which is understood or followed by people and daily life, which mean used in instructions for task or something else. So in a particular place how we should behave, for example in library how we should behave. So yeah, these are all the things can be instructed or can be given through instructions, right? And it ensures professional settings and in workplaces and to learn language in a proper manner. So this is why imperative instructions matter. And yeah, so here what is the definition of instruction? So instructions are the sentences which are expressing like commands, requests or directions to people, right? So typically we will be avoiding the word you. So we are not going to directly you should do that, you should not do that, like we don't use the you. Instead we'll be simply using open the door or without you, right? So I hope you understood. So here is an example that poor, handle with care. This is so vague. Here is a clear example too. So handle the glass wheel with care to avoid breakage. So this is specific. So this is the difference between a simple sentence and imperative instruction. So we have to be clear and concise. Use active voice in directions or when we are about to give any instruction, we have to use active voice. So that is so important. And then so there are some common mistakes to be avoided while constructing instruction or while command something, right? So yeah, first we have to avoid passive voice. It makes definitely the instructions less direct and so harder to follow. Yeah. And then it's too general. It should not be too general. It creates some clumsiness over there. Yes. And then here I have given the example that the system should be updated. This lacks action, which means this is in a passive voice, right? So another line we do have the better example that update the system by clicking update new button. So this is actionable. So we need to use active voice when we are about to construct a common mistake. When we are about to construct instructions. Okay, so real world applications of imperative instructions. So we'll be using this instruction in education. For example, a teacher use them in classrooms. Here. And then we'll be using in technical writings, like manuals and guides. We'll be giving the instructions right here. So yeah, and cooking recipes. So chop the vegetables finely. So this is the instructions, right? Yeah. And key features and structures. verb first structure. So imperative instruction or instructions always begin with a verb, as I already told you. So for example, open the book. So implied subject, so there is an implied subject is called you, which should be understood but cannot be stated. And tone variation can be firm, which mean the imperative instruction can be a command or polite request or any type of warnings, right? So yeah. And punctuation usually ends with a period, exclamation for emphasis. So to highlighting the command or to emphasize something, so we'll be using a period or exclamation there. For example, for command, turn off the light. So and it is a order, right? And request, please submit your assignment by Friday. Warning, don't touch the hot stove. So you can understand the punctuational tone, right? Yeah. Yeah, here is the mind map of imperative instructions. So how the tone should be, and how we have to practice or importance, like, yes. So common mistake, as I told you earlier, passive voice should be avoided, vague expression should be avoided, missing context should be avoided, and tone is so important. So that improves clarity, everyday communication, and it can be used in everyday communication, workplace guidance, or build. It can also build confidence. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. So this is what the summation or summarize of this word imperative instructions. And here's a challenge for you people. So the question is, write a single imperative instruction or sentence to solve a common classroom issue. Example, distractions. So here I am giving an example that focus on your work quietly. So take 2 minutes to think, then discuss with a partner. So this is what the activity that I give you for just fun. And yeah, here is your assessment, the reference video. So hope this video will help you to understand what is imperative instructions, and you can able to implement that in day-to-day life. And thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you.